indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Can I have an acceptance of the agenda?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to accept the agenda with one amendment. The following amendment to item number 12, company should change from Thomas Shelby and Company, Inc. to Image Printing, and also the amount should be changed to $7,200.
Support.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Bazura. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 4 is an acceptance of the minutes of the meeting held May 19th, 2020, and dispense with the oral reading.
Motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilman Remick, supported by Councilwoman Croft. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Okay, this now takes us to the mayor's communication portion. Mayor Sollers cannot make it here tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and read these. Item 5A is a motion to approve Fairfax Electric Services, Inc. low quote to install a new primary switch and transformer at the Taylor Recreation Center for an amount of $57,510 plus a 10% contingency for an amount not to exceed $63,261, and that is funded through TBA Capital Outlay.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilman Johnson, supported by Councilwoman Pats. Is there any discussion?
I had just wanted a question. Where's
Sure.
Mr. Holt?
Johnny.
This is the one with the transformer thing in the back where it was making all that sound and it went out, correct? Okay. All right, thank you.
Is there any other discussion? Okay, if not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 5B is a motion to approve temporary emergency COVID-19 recovery ordinance as attached.
Motion. Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Winton, supported by Councilwoman Croft, and at this time I'd like to bring up Laura just to kind of go over a little basis of this. We got this kind of late, but she'll be able to fill us.
To the Chair, Council, as it states, this is an emergency temporary ordinance. We had several meetings last night and have been approached by businesses that have really suffered due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And you got this late because we were trying to swiftly get something in place to help them as quickly as possible. The intent of this is to streamline our processes both for existing businesses and new businesses. Were the ordinance, to go by the strict adherence to the ordinance at the current time, it would slow, delay, and some of the people can't even do the things they want to do, such as outdoor dining, outdoor seating areas, things that would help the businesses recover from COVID. Things that we're looking at is the length, the signage, the parking, other ordinances that are in place now that would impede it. This is to give Planning and Building Department the authority to kind of waive some of these and not be so strict with the ordinances and to facilitate businesses. We've also developing right now still forms and procedures. We've got an application made up now for outdoor dining and seating. I believe you all received a copy of it, and it kind of outlines all the safety features and everything they have to go through to do that. And they would be able to do it for an extended period of time until this ordinance expires. And the expiration date we have on it currently is November 30th of this year.
And so this would basically, we had talked earlier, anybody that has outdoor seating already, this necessarily wouldn't apply to them unless they wanted to extend their outdoor seating. And to those that have none at all, this will give them the opportunity to, put outdoor seating in right away without having to wait through all this stuff, but it will still be inspected, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and the other concern I had, and I asked Laura earlier, was, they can't put a giant tent in the middle of their parking lot and take up their entire parking lot, so it's based kind of on occupancy already of their existing business.
They can't exceed their usable floor area in the building outside.
Okay. Well, I think this is good, and I appreciate you guys doing this really quick. I think it will definitely help those restaurants and bars that's kind of been suffering through this.
Mr. Chairman,
Sure, Councilman Zer.
is this isn't a first reading, so if we vote, this is gonna go into effect and that charter-wise, we're good with immediately implementing?
Through the chair, absolutely. That's why we're referring to it as an emergency ordinance we can do in one reading. Otherwise, we're looking a first reading and a month down the road, even starting to help these businesses.
So if we vote tonight and it passes, businesses could start submitting applications tomorrow, is that
As
correct?
soon as the ordinance is published, but we can go ahead and start reviewing applications.
And will we advertise, website, Facebook, how are we gonna get word out to, potentially impacted businesses that there might be something for them to take advantage of?
We're going to put it on the website. I'm going to put, if it passes tonight, I'm going to put the application on immediately. And like I said, I've already been contacted by a few. We're going to post it on the website, and there will be like a legal publication too in the paper and in the News Herald.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair? One thing I just heard the news tonight, that Detroit is doing the exact same thing, so I'm glad that we are doing this to extend them to be able to go out and do the outside seating. The other thing is on the city ordinance itself, section 1, it talks about businesses and residents in recovery from the COVID. What is the resident part?
Residents are affected by the businesses. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. And it gives us the opportunity to, too, if there's things that are going to come up that we're not even aware of right now, between now and November. And it kind of gives us the latitude to help everybody if we have, if there's a need.
So it wouldn't be just the seating on the businesses, it could be something else that comes up?
Yes.
Okay, and then it expires November 30th, so, okay.
But at any time, an inspector can go in and correct an issue that is, if one comes. Okay. Is there any other questions? Okay, if not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Okay, that is it for the mayor's communications. This is going to take us to the regular part of the agenda. And that is item number 6, is a motion to approve the first reading of case number 20-09Z to rezone parcels numbers as read from O1 office to I-1 light industrial. The property is located on the east side of Beach Daily Road between North Line and Brest Road.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilwoman Winton. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair, do we know if this property is for sale and that's why they're wanting to change it? Or has it been bought and that's why they want to change it? Or? The reason I'm asking is it's our old Union Hall, and I know the 26M, it's called that building, but we don't own it anymore.
Yeah,
It's
through the
NCIU.
chair, it's been, the real estate company is actually the Beach Daily LLC is the current owner, and they're doing the application to rezone. They're trying to market the property, and as it's zoned office, they're having a difficult time finding an office use to go in the middle of an industrially surrounded area. So they don't have a tenant in mind right now or any plans right now. They're just trying to get the zoning in place so they can better market the property for I-1 uses.
Okay, thank you.
Councilman Remick, do you have a question?
I agree.
Okay. Okay, is there any other questions?
Yeah, Laura, what type of things can go in there in that classification? Like, what are some of the,
In a nutshell, light industrial uses, manufacturing, some small
Packaging.
logistics company. Trucking can't go there, junkyards. Any of the heavy industrial uses have to be in an I-2. These would be light industrial uses.
Is there any other questions? Okay, if not, all those in favor say yes.
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 All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 7 is a motion to approve settling the public hearing date of July 15, 2020 for case number 20-05, request to vacate, number as read. And this is the northeast corner section 17, Wayne County, Michigan, Taylor, Wayne County, Michigan. The street portion is located on the north side of Hague Avenue between Telegraph Road and Burr Avenue.
Motion to approve.
support?
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilwoman Winton. Is there any discussion?
We have Laura come back up, because I think next couple things are you might as well just stay up here.
Sit down in front for a few.
So So I tried to look on our map, on my computer to see where this was located at, and I'm picturing in my head, it's between where the UAW hall is and Wick Road, in that area there, kind of.
The St. Alfred's property.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that's what it is, and you're not seeing the streets on the GIS because they're unimproved,
Oh, okay.
and they've never been improved. St. Alfred's property abuts both streets on all sides, and they're requesting a vacation. They probably have plans for a portion, if not all of their property, I don't know, but they're requesting it. And the same thing with the next item. It's the street.
Like
runs this
going
way,
down.
The other one, Basque runs east and west.
So
For the same reason.
So it's the church that's asking for
Yes.
this? Okay. Because it doesn't, I was looking at the address on here as Banner